Shalom Rab Yisrael Tassim Leolam. Shalom Rab Yisrael Tassim Leolam. Tassim
sound of young people singing prayer in our community brings tremendous healing. And tonight in our community we are thinking of those who need healing, refuat hanefesh, the healing of the spirit, or refuat haguf, the healing of body, always praying for what is possible. We remember and think about Ari Zalman Leib ben Shoshana Moshe, Aviva Rivka bat Yunena, Lauren Berman, Ben Chaib, Shena Chana bat Pinchas v'Guta Rivka, Elliot Epner, Denise Garrick, Natalie Givon, Stephen Goldstein, Sonia Grossberg, Anita Hosenpud, Ellen Hutt, Ruth Jordan, Richard Kitson, Roberto Lahana, Marty Levine, Marshall J. Lewis, Mike Lynn, Jim McIndoe, Vicki Martin, Lisa Nelson, Yvonne Peck, Sharon Resnick, Sharon Ritter, Galina Rubalchenko, Rosa Santiago, Jeannie Schnitzer, Rhonda Schwartz, Robin Streichler, Seth Streichler, Lynn Slotkin, Cindy Spector, Kathy Weil, John Weil, George Wise, Sandy Wood, and Susan Zale. If you are thinking of someone at home, please write their names in the chat. And if you are thinking of someone here whose name I didn't mention, please share with us tonight. Together with our youth and teen choir, Misha Beirach, page 253.
If you haven't seen it already, there's a new series on Hulu called History of the World Part 2. Now, you may remember History of the World Part 1, which includes a famous scene, a documentary moment, if you will, where Moses is standing on Mount Sinai and says to the Israelites, I present to you these 15, and one of the tablets smashes. He says, Oi, 10 commandments. Now, recently, archaeologists in Israel have found some incredible things. And they actually have found and pieced back together what was written on that third tablet. And you'll never believe that the 15th commandment was that on the second Friday of every month, at the family service, we give out birthday pens. So if you have a birthday in the month of March, come on up. And in order to get one of these, come on up. In order to get one of these limited edition commanded pens, we'd just like you to share your name, when your birthday is, if you would like to share how many times around the sun this is for you, how old you are, and also if you would like to share some words of wisdom that you have gleaned from this past year. So if you have learned a particular lesson in this past year, since your last birthday. So we'll start here. What's your name? Do you want to whisper it to me? No? When's your birthday? Let's start with that. That's good. March 15th. That's a great day. And how old will you be turning? 8. Very cool. Did you learn anything this year? Yeah, neither did I. All right. Cool.
My name is Francis, and my birthday is March 20th.
Very cool. And how old will you be turning?
9.
9. And do you have any wisdom to share from this past year?
School grades aren't everything.
Oh, very true. All right. What's your name?
Asher,
Asher. And when's your birthday?
March 1st,
And how old did you turn?
8.
8. Very cool. Did you learn anything this year?
No.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Cindy. My birthday was March 2nd. I was 43. And I figured out how to get my orchid to bloom this year.
Ooh. All right.
I'm Serafina. I turned 10 on March 5th, and I learned that late nights and hard work pay off to a good show of Lion King.
All right. It's true. It is, after all, it's the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. Hello. Who are you again?
I'm Sophie Navarez. My birthday was today. Guess how old I turned? You guys know?
13.
You're so good at guessing. You're so good at guessing. Thank you. I learned to always practice Torah and don't forget.
Wonderful.
Hi, my name is Maya.
It's nice to meet you.
I will be 7 on March 22nd, and I learned that I'm your daughter.
Maury. I'm really sorry you have to go after that.
today.
Yay!
The puppy's going to be a year on March 24th, and I'm going to be 78 on March 25th.
All right. Do you have any wisdom for the year?
Oh, yes. We moved last year, and people said, how did you do it? And I said, one box at a time.
Very good.
My name's Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm turning 11 on March 27th.
And do you have any wisdom from this year? All right, fair enough. Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Mia. I am turning 41 in a couple of days, and I learned it takes a village.
Amen. We're a community. It takes a village. There it goes.
My name is Jessica. My birthday is March 19th, and I've learned that I need to buy an umbrella to live in San Diego.
My name's Eileen. I brought my own cherries, actually. My birthday was March 4th, and I'm gonna learn stay hydrated. Hydration is key.
All right.
I've been waiting all year for this.
My name is Becca. I'm turning 27 on March 27th. Yes, my golden birthday. And I learned that Maya is your daughter.
Just here. Just tonight, actually.
Just tonight. Me too.
My name is Joe, March 16, and I'll be 68, and I'm still working.
All right.
And wisdom is keep on walking, and you keep the doctor away.
All right. So let's join together in Shehecheyanu as we have reached this milestone moment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehecheyanu v'kimanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehecheyanu v'kimanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh And let's join in that old hometown hymn. Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. Mazel Tov, happy birthday, everyone. You can take
Rabbi
a seat
Gimba, I
now.
learned something too tonight.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
That it's always a question mark what you're going to come up with every time we put you in front of this congregation.
That is true.
Every time.
That is true. You're
Joyful
welcome.
and wonderful. All good. So it is a gift that this year in a 12-month period, we will have sent over 150 congregants to Israel in different ways and different programs. And we also have the opportunity when people leave to go on a journey, a pilgrimage to Israel, we also get to bless them on their journey. And I would like to call upon the Wellenberger family to join us on the Bima. We have many of them that are leaving very shortly for their wonderful pilgrimage to Israel. And so we call you up this evening as we honor you tonight. Right here. So to each of you, some of you have, is this your first, everyone's, no, it's not everyone's first time. Some, but not everybody. This is going to be a journey that's going to be beautiful and rich and challenging and fill your mind with questions and your heart with wanting to come back again and again and again. And I hope that you're going to have the opportunity to explore, to reach deep, to ask your questions, to wrestle, to struggle, that when you get back you may even have more questions than when you left. But know that the fabric of what is there, while politically can be compromising at times, and especially now, that the heart and the breadth and the depth of Judaism and Jewish life and democracy is strong, and it remains strong, and your presence there helps enable that to continue to be reality. And so on this night, as you make ready your journey, we say, Yehi ratzon lefanecha Adonai Eloheinu v'elachei avotenu v'imotenu, שתוליכנו לשלום, תעזרנו להגיע למחוז חפצנו לחיים ושמחה ושלום, ושמור צאתנו ובואנו ותצילנו מכל צרה, ותשלח ברכה בכל מעשה ידינו, ומעשינו יכבדנו את שמך, ברוך אתה אדוני, שומר עמו ישראל לעד, which translates as, may it be your will, O guard and guard of our ancestors, that you lead in peace and help us reach our destination safely, joyfully, and peacefully. May you protect us on your leaving and on your return and rescue us from any harm. And may you bless the work of our hands, as I know you will do. And may our deeds merit honor for you. Praise to you, Adonai, protector of Israel, as we say together, Amen. May you be safe. May you be fulfilled and nourished. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So on Family Shabbat, sometimes we tell a story, sometimes it's a little back and forth. So I have a question for you. Has anyone in here ever been upon or had a situation where you may have offended someone? Just curious.
Dad raised your
Okay.
hand. You offended me.
Now, if you didn't raise your hand, you are tzaddik of the year, most righteous individual, and I want to know how you do it. But now I have another question for you. So you've offended someone. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you've offended someone, but you didn't know how to fix it? Anybody? Okay, it's a lot of hands up, right? So I want you to think about this for a second. This week's Torah portion is incredible. It's called PT2, and it comes from the book of Exodus. And in the book, we learn about Moses going up and receiving the Ten Commandments. The Israelites were impatient. They rebelled, and they built a golden calf. Moses came down. He was very upset. He broke the tablets. And then he begged for God's forgiveness. And in that moment, God said, I don't want there to ever be an opportunity where the Israelites, Bnei Israel, will not know how to do and forgive and figure out how to move forward in life. That they will have a problem that they will not know how to fix, because it will be too difficult for them. If they go on this journey that's going to have so many unknowns, they're not going to know how to fix it. So I have a question for you. Okay, those who raise their hand, and someone, if you're willing to share, what was the scenario? What was the scenario, and how did you fix it? Do you want to share? Go ahead, real loud. One time you said what? Oh, so they were bad at a game. So did you know how to fix it? Did you fix it at all? So you didn't know how to fix it. Okay, so hold that. That's really important. Anybody else? One more example, maybe from this side of the congregation. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I was playing a game with my friends, and then my friend, he was
Oh, so you got mad at him. And did you know how to fix it, the problem? Oh, no. So we have another one, not knowing how to fix the problem. Well, guess what? Guess what? In this week's Torah portion, we learn something really important. We learn about what we call the attributes of God. And Rabbi, can you put them on the screen, please? And so these attributes of God are kind of our reminders. They're really, 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 really important. And they're so important that we have to screen them and we can't see them right now. So they're really important. Oh, here they are. Look at that. So for those of you maybe visually challenged here, so I'll just read it to you. So Adonai passed before him and proclaimed, Adonai, Adonai, a God compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in kindness and faithfulness, extending kindness to the 1,000th generation, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin. And some of you are saying, what does that even mean? But I'm going to tell you, these are called the attributes of God. And why are these so important? The attributes of God are really important because they are reminders that when we have a problem, that we may have been mean to someone, we may have hurt someone's feelings, that this is our reminder of how we could be in the world. This is our reminder of how we can be kind, gracious, compassionate, slow to anger, forgiving. And all of that are ways in which we're supposed to model. For the parents here like me, we mess up. We mess up a lot. And yet we're supposed to model. And do you know what? We're supposed to model again and again and again to our children. But do you know, for those who have parents, those of you, you are charged to model this as well. It's really, really important. The Torah tells us lots of different words, but I promise you no word is in the Torah by accident. Every single word has meaning, and here, these attributes are really important. Why are they so important now? What just happened right before this was read? What just happened? I said it right before. What happened? The screen blank. Thanks. That's good. Yes, the screen blank. But what happened in the Torah? In the Torah. Give me. What happened? What happened? He broke the tablets. Moses was not slow to anger. Moses was upset. Thank you, Aunt Judy. Moses was very upset. And this anger was so bad that Moses was looking for God to forgive the Israelites. But do you know what? Did Moses model slow to anger? No. And so what happens is even leaders who we look up to, prophets, don't always model the best behavior. And so how can we in our lives model that behavior, that we're slow to anger, that we're abounding in kindness? That's our charge. That's our task. We have to figure it out. And do you know what? If we mess up, we mess up. But we're trying to use that as a model because sometimes people get angry. Sometimes situations are hard to hold. And we have to figure out how to navigate around them. And this is a great understanding. Each and every year we come across it, but it's something we can model each and every day. So may that be your Shabbos gift, as we say, and may it be a beautiful Shabbat where you can be compassionate, slow to anger, abounding in kindness, and hold God's message for all of us. Can you hear Ratzon? Let this be God's will as we say, Amen. Amen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce and to call upon one of the members of our board, Robin Spiegel, to make some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Robin Spiegel, and I am a member of your board of directors. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Erev Shabbat services this evening. I want to thank the Men's Club and the Women of Beth Israel for ushering tonight's service. And we'd like to wish our own Rabbi Navarez and Nicole, you moved, keep moving, and Nicole a hearty mazel tov on Sophie's bat mitzvah tomorrow morning. And happy birthday to Sophie. Congratulations to Ethan, Sophie's big brother, and to the family and friends who have traveled from near and far to celebrate. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to Rabbi Brad Levenberg, a senior rabbi from Temple Sinai in Atlanta. He's a classmate and good friend of Rabbi Navarro's. And I'd also like to apologize to the New Yorkers for the weather you are encountering. Unlike Rabbi Navarro's, I do not blame you. I apologize for it. But on a more personal
I'm not slow to anger.
But on a personal note, it is really special to be here tonight with the Navarro's family, who have truly enriched my family's life and mine, and we're so thrilled to be celebrating you, Sophie. Sophie, you are really just such a sweet, thoughtful, and fun young lady, and you've really embraced what it means to become a bat mitzvah. Matt, Ashley, Maya, and I are really lucky to get to be a part of your life, and we just adore you. So mazel tov to you. And just some temple business. First off, you can find everything you need to know that's coming up and happening at our website, cbisd.org. And second, there's no minyan service tomorrow, as everyone is invited to celebrate Sophie at 10 a.m. Lastly, there will be an abbreviated Torah study led by Rabbi Michael Burke. So this is not canceled, just going to be shortened. And those are all the announcements. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We begin to conclude our service by turning to Aleinu L'Shabeach, page 282. I invite you to rise as we face our ark.
Aleinu L'Shabeach L'Adon HaKol, Latet Gedula Yotzer Bereshit, Shelo Asanu כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו חוטאים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. As we turn to our mourner's Kaddish, Kaddish Yatom, we think of those whom death who have been taken from us in recent days and in years past. It's our custom at Beth Israel that if you hear the name of your loved one, we invite you to rise so that we might acknowledge your period of mourning. We're in the period of Shiva, the first 7 days following burial for Bernard Stein, husband of Edith Stein, and Lori Scher, aunt of Sari Hartman. We're in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days following burial, for Patty Zyke Peters-White, Gerald Trimble, Raisa Sharendo, Janet Gallico Skefonos, Karen Kopel Kaunitz, Moshe Ben Shmuel, David Doc Weston, Esther Rosenberg, and Martha Schwartz. Finally, we think of those who died at the season in years past. We acknowledge the yahrzeit of Constance Edelman, Trudy Adler, Eugene Apple, Sarah Bacow, Reuben Baker, Vernon Bale, Bessie Belfer, Jack Berger, Max Byrne, Deborah Ann Burton, Pauline Blackman, A. Sam Bloom, Toby Bloom Brewster, Sigmund Blumenfeld, Mildred Borden, Shirley Berger, Willie Berger, Dorothy Berger Wright, Seymour Calvert, Manly Chernoy, Nona B. Cohen, Solomon Cohen, Fanny Crane, Frida Dom Uri, Rabbi Maxwell Dubin, Dorothy Dundee, Sylvia Edelberg, Cecil D. Elfenbein, Lucille C. Evans, Joseph Feinstein, Herman Fink, Joseph Fishbein, Edward Fleischman, Ralph Friedman, Shirley Mantle Friedman, Abraham Goldhammer, Morris Goldstein, Julian Goodman, John David Goodman, Ernest Green, Jay Haberman, Adrian Hafter, Bruce Hazen, Edith Tenenbaum Heinzman, Madeline Heller, Abraham Herman, Nathan Jacobs, Florence Stein Jed, Jacob Conweiler, Samuel Kerper, Mayor B. Cohn, David Morrison Korn, Elliot Kretzmer, Esther Kronovitz, Ida Lagman, Jack Lehman, Faye Landy, Isidore Landy, Paul Leeds, Donna Levy, Lillian Lewis, Irene Lipton, Rose Moss, Renee Mayer, Joan McAdams, Harriet Miller, Francis Nathanson, Sibley Newman, Joseph Novak, Bernard Novel, Michael Moses Park, Eleanor Parker, Edith Perlman, Miriam Perlman, Max Pincus, Gerald Plevin, Anna Portugal, Sam Portugal, Carolyn Potter, David Roller, Minnie Rothman, Marion Rubenstein, Murray Moses Sarfin, Ethel Shenbaum, David Schoenfeld, Yvette Davidas Shannon, Fred Shine, Annie Schulman, Harold Silver, Celia Simmel, Ira Singer, Linda H. Sitnick, Mark Smith, Stuart Smolin, Joan Spielman, Sarah Stern, Bella Schwartz, Isabel Tenenbaum, Lottie Tenenbaum, Sarah Nankim Wasserman, Ella Waxenberg, Elisheva Weiss, Jan Winkleman, and Catherine Zangas. Perhaps you've come to say Kaddish for a name that was not mentioned. I invite you to share that name aloud as our eyes meet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ellen Funny.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We rise as a caring community and turn to page 294 as we recite the words of Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. V'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayeh d'chol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal. Shmei kudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. May the one who creates peace on high send peace to all who mourn. here or wherever they may be. As together we say,
Amen.
Amen. I invite you to place your prayer books down, but don't put your arm around the person next to you as we join together in our closing song and dance, Yehey Yehey. Yehey Yehey, Yehey Shalom Araba, Yehey Shalom Araba, Rabba Min Shemaya, Yehey Yehey, Yehey Shalom Araba, Yehey Shalom Araba, Min Shemaya.
Turn to someone, say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
As we say together, we join in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Oneg in the social hall.